Yo, what's up guys? Kevin here. Welcome to the Snowboard Pro Camp live Instagram chat. Gonna be on here for the next hour to talk to you guys, but also gonna have 3 guests on. So gonna have TJ from BoardArchive join me very shortly. After that, we're gonna talk to, I'm not sure who it is, either Steve or John from The Circle. So The Circle Snowboard Shop here in Whistler. And then after that, we're going to talk to Jenise Spiteri. So really stoked to have all those people on the live chat with us today. So let's go ahead and bring TJ in. Just thought it'd be a great idea to chat with people, see what they're up to, see what everyone in the snowboard community has been doing in this time of quarantine. So shout out to everyone that's tuning in for the chat. If you can, like this video, share it with your friends, and yeah, also follow everyone that we have on here today too. So yeah, big shout out to everyone that's joining in. Now let's see if TJ can join us. Yo, TJ.
Yo, Kevin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
Sweet, man. So what have you been up to? You're down in Denver, Colorado. What's life been like down there?
Yeah, so I'm actually just outside Denver, thankfully, out in Jefferson County. But yeah,
Cool.
it's been good getting settled in the last few days. Long drive from Whistler last
Nice.
week, man, and just everything's happening so fast with what's going on. But
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not so bad here. They just did like a statewide kind of lockdown order today. But
Wow.
should be able to get out for exercise, like hopefully still do some split boarding and stuff, maybe.
Cool.
As long as, practice proper social distancing. But
Yeah. Cool, man. Nice. Yeah. If you guys don't know too, TJ has the world's best snowboard reviews. So check him out on YouTube as well. Yeah. Any videos dropping on YouTube? I think like now that we're kind of limited in what we're doing. Is there anything in the pipe for you with like videos coming out soon?
Yeah, so I still have a decent bit of footage. So I got some reviews that will still come out. The video I'm working on right now is actually the last day snowboarding at Seymour.
Sick.
Last Monday, just over a week ago, and then got some bear footage and stuff. So I'm gonna try to keep the videos rolling. Just
Cool.
kind of now that I'm settled in, get to work a little bit, do some editing, get some videos out.
Nice, man. What have the vibes been like where you're at? Like, can you still go to the grocery store? Can you still kind of do some normal things, or is everything kind of like locked down? I guess you're.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to change in the next couple of weeks. The statewide lockdown is going until April 10th, I believe. But as of right now, all the restaurants are still open. You just have to do takeout instead of dine in. Grocery stores, pharmacies, banks, all that type of stuff.
So lots of Chipotle takeaway.
Yeah, so thankfully I can still call in my Chipotle and get my burritos and get some food. But just staying at home for the most part, only going out to get food or try to get some exercise. And
nice.
But it's pretty all right. Most people aren't too panicked. Like people are still super friendly and
cool.
Yeah, everyone's taking it pretty serious, but
Sweet.
Not getting too weird about it.
Yeah. I've been hitting up some burrito spots recently too. I actually went to La Cantina today, did the takeaway thing. I feel like some businesses out there still need our they need our support. I guess a lot of people aren't going out, and
yeah, definitely.
So it's good to hit them up. When you go into Chipotle, is there still a big line, or are you kind of just going in solo?
I've been using the app to call it in, so I just kind of walk in, grab my order, and walk out.
Nice.
But there's still tons of people out and about, doing their thing. Just, not in big groups. So, yeah. How's it been in Whistler, man? Miss you guys up there.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, miss you too. Whistler's been fine. It's very quiet. So just been walking around the neighborhood. Mostly eating at home. Haven't really seen Andreas or Chris around at all. And the weather's been great and the mountains look incredible, but just been a lot of staying at home. Got the at-home snowboard trainer going with the 2-liter bottle and the the shoes taped to the board, like your DIY setup video. So
Yeah, definitely, dude. That's I got that set up as well. Been trying to do
nice.
that every day. Yeah, like I think it's a good time to kind of get some healthy routines going and maybe switch up, the kind of
Yeah.
daily stuff that maybe might not have been so great. So yeah, trying to like get up, work out, stretch, spend some time
Yeah.
with a gym trainer, and
Yep.
yeah,
I've been doing tons of stretching too. I would say I'm definitely stretching more than ever in my entire life, and not much not much else. A little bit. How's your ankle feeling? I didn't know that when we were in Bear, you had a sore ankle that was kind of holding you back from really, riding the park like you wanted to. How's your ankle feeling?
definitely. Yeah, thanks, man. It's much better. It's still not 100%, but I've been doing the ankle exercises every day, just pretty much just doing strengthening stuff now.
Cool.
So the pain is minimal, like only certain things make it hurt, but
Okay.
yeah, still trying to rest it and just strengthen it every day. And so
Yeah.
whenever it does come time to hopefully get some snowboarding somehow, be good to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's one of the bright sides of all this is that it's like a good time to rest, recover, get back to healthy, because I feel like sometimes we're snowboarding every month of the year. So all these little things pop up and it's good to have some time off. So with all the stretching and eating good burritos and stuff, we're gonna be like at 110% when this is over.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, good. Got to give the body a break. So this is the excuse.
Yeah, definitely. Any plans so after? I guess we don't really know what's going to happen, but is there anything you're looking forward to this summer that may be in the for snowboarding in the future? Any trips on your mind or anything you're hoping will come through?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I'm hoping for is New Zealand to come through. I think that would hopefully be the earliest proper snowboarding. So obviously we'll see how this pans out. It's kind of like a global thing. I know New Zealand is doing the lockdown thing as well right now, but I'm really hoping to get out there and spend some time out at Cadrona.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm feeling hopeful that the Southern Hemisphere resorts will open. Would really be rough if nothing opened down south. And
Yeah.
what do you do then?
I don't know, man. I'm not banking on anything yet, but that's my biggest hope at the moment.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to High Cascade as well. Hopefully High Cascade can still come through. I actually emailed the guys at High Cascade today, so hopefully they can give us some idea of what they're thinking. And yeah, we just have to see what happens, because at this point, I'm not really planning on going unless, especially if the border is closed.
Yeah. Be pretty hard. Yeah, it seems like there's I've been seeing some content coming from High Cascade. It seems like they're feeling pretty optimistic about the whole situation. So that'd be great. Get out to Mount Hood. That'd be an awesome start to the summer.
Nice.
But yeah, that's probably the craziest thing with all of this is just the uncertainty through it.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, crazy.
But, yeah, man.
How was the drive from Worcester to Colorado? That was like a 3-day adventure, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty intense, man. I didn't do anything scenic. I literally I had my truck set up where I could sleep in the truck and just drove. If I wasn't sleeping, I was driving. So I got here as quick as I could.
Wow.
Yeah, drove through Wyoming, just the quickest route. So
and lots of Taco Bell on the way.
Taco Bell was the go-to. Yeah, a lot of black bean crunch wraps. Yeah.
Nice. I guess with all those big wide open fields, there's lots of spots as you pull over, stretch your legs and stuff like that too, or was it just Taco Bell stops?
When I had to stop for gas, I would kind of go for a little bit of a walk and do some stretching and stuff because I feel I don't know, my lower back kind of can start to hurt after you sit in a truck for 12 hours.
Wow.
But yeah, it wasn't too bad, man. It was definitely a relief to arrive in Colorado though, and kind of take it all in, figure out what the next few weeks are going to be like, and I think I'm still kind of doing that. It's all still fairly fresh, but
cool.
Yeah.
So you're staying with Bo? How's Bo doing? Is he still selling houses, or he has some time off?
So real estate is considered an essential business, so he's still able to do his work.
Wow.
I think they're leaning more towards like virtual home tours and stuff versus actually showing houses in person. But he's doing pretty good. We've been hanging out a bunch, and just uh, a lot of time on the jib trainer.
Cool, man.
Yeah. But he's doing good. I think he's working right now. So
Cool. And how's your mom and grandma doing in North Carolina, and your family over in Germany doing?
they're all doing good. I think it's a little
Nice.
bit tougher in Munich right now. It's a little bit more strict over there. I've just kind of been emailing with my family over there, but been talking to my mom and grandma every day.
Nice.
Things are good in North Carolina. You know, they're homebodies for the most part anyway, so it's not too
Cool.
drastic of a change for them. But they're prepared for whatever, and
Nice.
they're doing good. Yeah, just trying to talk to them, make sure they don't worry too much. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're worried a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. How about your family in Vancouver and back east?
Yeah, everything's all good. Like, my dad's just been watching the news 24/7, so he's giving me lots of updates. And my mom and sister in Vancouver are just doing their thing. I think they're pretty casual about it. And Jill here has been kind of stuck inside with me. So we've been like today we went for a walk. Been listening to music, playing some board games, and watching lots of Netflix and things like that.
Yeah, for sure, man. I tried to buy Blockus, but the shelves are like wiped in Walmarts and stuff. So,
Wow.
But yeah, trying to find some games and do more interactive things as well.
Cool. Catch any good shows or movies on Netflix?
There's some new stand-up specials, so I've been checking those out. I think like 3 new specials came out recently. And I have to finish Altered Carbon still. Definitely recommend, if you guys like sci-fi, check out Altered Carbon. I know there's like new Westworld out now as well, if anyone watches that. But yeah.
Sweet. I'll have to check out some of those too. Yeah.
Definitely, man.
I haven't been watching much. Nothing worth recommending yet. Besides, have you seen Mindhunter?
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, that's probably my favorite show on Netflix. Yeah,
Okay.
It's a good one.
I'll put that on the list for sure.
Nice. What about snowboards? Any like snowboards you want to get on this summer? I know that's kind of up in the air, but if everything goes to plan and we get to snowboard in June, July, August, September, October, do you have a few brands or models you want to get onto?
I feel like it'll kind of come down if we're traveling internationally, like in New Zealand or things like that. We'll see what's available, but I'd really like to get on some more Yes boards. There's some more Solomon that I'd like to try. I still have some K2s that I have with me that I wasn't able to review. I got a couple, so hopefully lots of board reviews coming this summer. But yeah, really hope we're able to get back on snow soon, man. Any
snowboards stand out from the last 4 or 5 months from the winter? Any highlights for you?
I think Japan was my favorite, so I'm kind of leaning towards like POW boards at the moment. But I think the Mind Expander, the Jones Mind Expander was one of my favorites from the season.
Really?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that, and
cool.
It had the most unique feel. Like I tried 9 different POW boards in Japan, and that was the one that stood out the most. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you gotta try it out, and like I want to try the Ultra Mind Expander as well.
Oh, sick.
But
have you seen that new Burton fish with like the 3D nose, and really it looks like a really funky shape. The new fish.
Yeah, I've seen there's like 4 new Burton boards that are gonna have like crazy 3D contours coming out for next season. So yeah, they all look really cool. I hope we're able to try all of them.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. They're new. I don't know the names of them. I can't remember. Okay. But yeah.
I'm not sure if it's just called like the fish, or if there's like the fish 3D or what it is, but it looks like they're like upping their game with the 3D.
Yeah. The nose on the fish one is almost like a straight like V.
Yeah, it's like hard angles.
Yeah.
It's not like a real smooth spoon.
Yeah, I wonder how that'll feel on like a groomer, but I'm sure in powder it'll be sick. But
Probably on the groomers it'll feel like garbage.
super loose for sure.
Super loose.
Yeah.
But I bet in powder it is probably super fun.
Yeah. Dude, so you've been getting outside a little bit like most days in Whistler. Has the weather been all right up there?
Yeah, the weather's been good. So just walking the neighborhoods. I feel like everyone's just out walking around like zombies. And not getting onto the trails too much because they're all still like icy and snowy.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other day we woke up to like an inch of fresh snow like down here, like in the valley.
Nice.
So that was pretty different. And yeah, just been watching lots of YouTube and stretching and eating burritos. So.
Dude, gotta embrace it, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Sweet, man. Let's quickly take a question from the chat, and then I'll let you get back to it, man.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, lots of people on here. Shout out to El Stacker, to Jamie. Can you see the questions as well?
I can. Yeah, a lot of comments so far. Shout out Plato Young. Nice to meet you at Seymour, man.
Sean says, what do you recommend for a wide powder board? That's from Sean DeQuan.
Oh man, a lot of good options. Honestly, most powder boards tend to be wider by default, but yeah, I think. I mean, we're just talking about the Mind Expander. That's going to have that volume shifted kind of wider shape as well. You can downsize on it. I think I had a really good experience with the Karua Dart that I rode, and most of their boards are wider as well, and they're kind of like they kind of have those funkier powder shapes, but still geared to be really fun for carving as well. I found even on the Dart, which is like has a swallowtail, so maybe check out some Karuas.
And I like the Liptech Orca. That's a wide one as well.
Absolutely, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. There's a few. I should let you go, man. I'm gonna pop over and talk to the guys from the circle. But yeah, right. Good chatting with you, man.
Yeah. Likewise, man. Thanks for having me on the live chat. Let's do this again soon.
Yeah, we'll do it again soon. Yeah, tell Bo that I say hello, and yeah, hope they're doing well also. And yeah, give love to your mom and grandma, and yeah, just this will be over before we know it.
Yeah, it's gonna fly by, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Same your way. Say hi to Jill and the family for me, and yeah, shout out to the circle. I'll be watching.
Awesome, sweet. Thanks, TJ. See you, man. Guys. Later. All right, awesome talking to TJ. Thank you guys all for your comments. Thanks everyone for the likes, and yeah, let's try to bring in the guys from the circle. Yo, John, what's up, man?
Yo.
How's it going, dude?
It's going good, dude. Just holding it down.
Sick. Are you working right now in the circle?
I am working right now. We are still open.
Nice, man. Yeah, guys, if you don't know, John, he's been holding it down at the circle for 10 plus years now. And yeah, if you guys are in Whistler, go visit him. You can go visit him right now.
Yeah, come in right now.
Yeah.
But keep the virus at home.
Yeah, exactly. If you got a cough, yeah, don't come in. But yeah, how have you been doing through all this crazy wackiness?
I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I feel like not much has changed for me. Like I kind of just do my own thing. Like on a normal day, I would come to work, I go skate, and then I go home. Like I don't drink or party. So it's like that whole like I'm social in my way, but like I'm not social in the party way. So I feel like that is what people struggle with the most. Is like they're so used to that. Where I'm like, no, I just do what I do and then I go home. So it's like kind of the same, but a little different.
Nice. Is the skate park still open, or have they like kind of shut that down?
They shut it down. Like the other day, my buddy just sent me a text and he said, he's like, "Yo, the skate park's closed." And I said, "What? Where?" And he just sends me a link and it's like a list of like Whistler and all the parks. And I was like, "Okay, now it's serious."
Now it's serious. Yeah.
Like up until then, I kind of was like, "Whatever. Like I'll just skate. It'll be fine." And
yeah.
It closed, and I was like, "All right, this is different." So
wow.
I haven't skated in a couple of days, but I mean, we can still go skate like on the roads or like, I mean, as long as you're keeping away from people, like I don't see any harm in like, you're the road or like a parking lot or, you know, whatever you got to do.
Yeah, totally. I guess the problem at the moment is like they haven't really cleaned, like they do that end of winter, like kind of road clean. They haven't really done that yet, have they?
No, it's really rocky out there.
Yeah. Crazy, man. So
we're like, we'll sweep a section. Like we're basically, I mean, in these times, we'll do what we have to do to like maintain sanity.
Nice. And you're like, so you haven't tried to do any like snowboarding stuff. You went straight to skateboarding mode.
Yeah, basically, like snowboarding ended, and I was gonna go to that event, the baked salmon down at Seymour, and it got canceled, and I was kind of.
Yeah.
I packed my boots away. Like they're not packed away, but they're like away. And
okay.
Am I done? Like I'd love to get some like I don't know, like a nice pow day in. Like maybe if I could go sledding with a friend.
Yeah.
Like that would be awesome. But I feel like I've kind of just like accepted. Like I guess it's done.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's cool to see like that a lot of people are splitting and getting out there. Like I see friends like they're at the top of somewhere or sledding, and I feel like especially now, like people that can go sled, I'm like, man, they're probably hyped right now.
Oh yeah, it's probably like they can just go. It's probably quiet, and they got the entire mountain to themselves.
Yeah, especially like today, like I heard you talking about got some snow the other day. I was like, damn. I was like, all the people with sleds right now. I was like, they just go get it.
Yeah. What about dude? Next year, if you can, you should come with us to Bear Mountain. Have you ever had the itch to go to Bear? I'm sure you have.
When I was younger, it was like my dream.
Yeah.
Bear. So like maybe one day I'll do it.
Yeah.
I mean, to go to Cali, I feel like I would just go to Cali and skate.
Yeah. Bear is like so special. It like definitely for me, it lived up to all the hype, like getting off the chair and just having features all the way down to the bottom of the chair.
Cool, like that. I feel like even still, like it would be very surreal to be like,
I'm
really here. Like this is cool.
Yeah.
And being like, oh, it's exactly how I see it.
Yeah, and because you've seen all those features, all the jumps, all the all the things that hit are like they're all still there. Like when we were there, everything wasn't set up like that. The iconic sort of I guess it's like that metal car or like metal sort of like truck they have, that wasn't set up, but I'm sure like an earlier season trip like February, they're just everything that you see in Sunday in the Park would be up there. But
and that's nice of the park. It's like anyone who rides park, like for those like even though if they're watching right now, you guys haven't been releasing them on Sundays, they kind of been coming out on Mondays, so gotta fix that.
Definitely. But on top of that too, like the town is really cool. It's very different from Whistler. It's more just like a real town.
Yeah,
but the whole vibe is awesome. Yeah,
it's super crazy. Like I walk, like if I'm in the village, it does feel like zombie like. Like you walk through and you almost feel like you could do whatever you want. Oh, you're like look around. You're like it almost feels like that. You're like. Even when I'm driving, I'm like, I could just drive on the wrong side of the road if I want.
Yeah, I could rob a bank. I could, just.
It has that weird feel where you're like, especially here, like it's something that we're not used to at all.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. Like I remember back when I first moved to Whistler, you probably had the same feeling. Like in those in between seasons, like they used to get way more quiet. Like I can remember being here, like say, like early October, and it just being like a ghost town. But I feel
hearing that, like people would always talk about that, like dead season's coming, like it's going to be crazy, and it used to be like that, where like you could just look at one end of the village to the other. Yeah, and now it's kind of like I think they've balanced it out a bit more. Like there's way more like tourists from Vancouver, the city, coming up. Oh, I definitely times, but like here at the show, like we almost feel like the dead season isn't really anymore. Like there used to be tough for like the local businesses, but I feel like in the most recent years, it just feels almost normal. Like it's steady all the way through, which is really cool to see. Yeah, absolutely. So what's been going on at the Circle? What kind of like customers do you have rolling through there? Are they people just looking for something to do, or like people wanting to buy stuff? Towards the end of it, like I feel like we had like some really good days where I think it was just the people that were like here, they were like kind of like, oh, you guys are open, like, and then they got what they could before they left. But in the last couple of days, it's been mostly locals, which is really cool to see, like the community supporting itself. Because I mean, especially like Whistler, where we're so like dependent on tourism. Totally, yeah. And I'll just quick plug for you guys too. Like everyone out there,
check out the Circle Whistler's website. I think it's thecirclewhistler.com. Is that the website?
.com, and we're doing like online sales. I mean, basically any way that you can contact us, like you can DM us on Instagram, Facebook, or like even hit up me if you need something. Like if you contact us, it doesn't matter what way, we will do what we can to make it happen for you. And we're even doing some like just delivering right to people's houses, whoever needs it.
Nice. Oh, that's sick. Yeah. Yeah, because you guys have some like good, I guess all your snowboard stuff is just on sale at the moment, like 40% off, I think.
All the snowboard stuff is 40 off right now, but
nice.
We're doing that like the sale that if you use like I think it's Pro 10 is for any of the viewers that are watching right now, and that'll get them an extra 10% off, which means 50 off all snowboard gear.
Cool. Do you have anything in the store at the moment that you're stoked on? Anything you want to?
There's a lot of new stuff coming in. Like, I mean, I do love this time of year just because, you know, you get a big shipment before winter, and then there's like a couple small ones during winter. But now we're like in that coming into spring mode, so it's just like everything is new, and you're like, oh, this is exciting. So I mean, like, can we flip it around here? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Boxes.
Nice.
So I mean, like all like the new skateboards that are coming in.
Sick.
This stuff just came in. These welcome jackets.
Oh, very cool.
And like all their stuff is really like art driven.
Cool. So what is Welcome?
Welcome's it's been around for a while now, but it's like a newer skate company. But like all their boards right here. So like most of their boards, like they don't do like a regular shaped board. They're all like shaped in some different way. Basically, like some are kind of funky, some are pretty close to like normal.
Nice.
But yeah, they got a really good team.
Oh, sick. Oh, nice stuff. Yeah, cool. Is there any snowboard stuff in the shop that you can't believe is still hanging around?
I mean, there's that every year it's like that. Like there's some stuff you're like, I can't believe we still have this.
Yeah.
But I mean, some of the Capita Spring Break stuff, like the new ones.
So,
this year, like the Pow Racer, they're all turning around.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm always, I've never ridden a spring breakboard yet. Oh, that looks sick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super cool. They did them different this year because in the past, we can get real nerdy. But like, this is the same one. So this is basically like the true spring break one where it's like the block balsa wood, like thicker. Yeah. And then they did like a regular one where it's built like a normal snowboard is. So basically it's just a way to take this board and make it a little more affordable.
Oh, sweet.
But this stuff just came in here. These are the two like late releases for Union. So basically they're like this year / next year. So it came out, we got it like a week ago, but it's like next year's model. So you're going to get next year's Strata and next year's Force. Both of them come with just way more straps. I mean, not there's anything wrong with the current straps, but next year's straps are amazing.
Oh wow, I like those green ones are pretty cool, and the orange. Yeah.
That's the new Force, and like that's the new strap that'll come in the Force next year.
Oh, sick.
And then
they've really gone to like the one piece like plastic molded design, hey?
I feel like that's the way to go. Like, I mean, just like snowboarding for as long as I have been, like I've noticed like any of the straps I find that are like a material, they just don't hold up because like it just wears away.
Yeah.
Where like how Burton does it with the hammock straps, and then Union doing it as well, is like it's just like rubber, so it's like there's no seams to bust. It like just lasts forever. It doesn't hold snow.
Yeah. Wherever you see like a stitching in a binding strap, that's like a problem area for sure.
And companies like that, like Burton and Union, kind of like set the standard of like this is what stuff's got to be, and then everyone else kind of has to jump on board and go, damn, that's what everyone's gonna want. We got to come up with something. Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, sick. Well, yeah, the shop looks good. Is there still enough people in town to like give you and Steve a break? Like, do you still have a few other employees?
We got a couple. Some of them they're quarantining themselves. But I mean, right now with it being like a little slower for us, like it's just I did 10 to 5 today just by myself. But it's fine. What's that?
And you guys are open till like 7 or 8?
Yeah, we're a little early. So normally we do, it was 9 to 8, but with the virus going on, we're 10 to 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, anyone can come by in small groups.
In small groups, keep your distance.
Yeah, keep your distance. Do the thing. It's crazy when you do see people coming in like groups. You're like, you want to say, you're like, come on in, but one at a time.
Yeah.
It's like where I feel like everyone's adjusting to what's going on. Of like just so many things. I mean, just small things like how many times you catch yourself touching your face. You're like, oh, I can't do that anymore. Like,
oh yeah,
the little things.
I don't think I've touched my face in like 3 weeks.
It's just like thing like you go to the washroom, you wash your hands. You're like, oh my god, I can touch my face. Like or just
I don't think I've
or
even like using like public toilets or anything. Like I'm like those like comedy movies where like they make fun of the person that's like afraid to use a public washroom, and you're always like running home to like. It's like that's what I feel like a lot of people are just like.
Yeah, there's so many things that just like it's all so like surreal, and we're adjusting, and hopefully it comes to an end pretty quick.
Yeah. What have you been doing at home? Like, are you like, do you have hobbies at home that you do or anything to keep busy?
What did I do? I learned how to make banana bread yesterday.
Oh, sick.
That was exciting. It actually turned out surprisingly, like, I think perfect.
Nice, man.
I was actually like, even my roommate was like, yo, this is pretty good. And I was like, I know. But
chocolate chips?
I feel like I'm doing what everyone else is doing. Push-ups like crazy because everyone's getting nominated to do push-ups.
Yep, nice. Push-up challenge, yep.
I've done 100 today.
Cool.
And then, yoga, like, I'll just be at home, and I'm like, I was going to work on this. Like, it's kind of cool in that way. I feel like a lot of people are going to be in very good shape by the time this thing is over.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah, it's just fun things like that. Like, whatever I get nominated to do, like, my buddy nominated me to do, it just says quarantine flip, so I have to do some type of flip in my house or something on my skateboard, so I got to figure that out.
Wow, okay.
I'll bang that out tonight, I don't know.
Yeah, I remember those old, like, I watched, like, some Steve-O videos where he used to always do, like, kick flips and stuff on the coffee table.
Yeah.
Coffee table flips.
I feel like I could.
Yeah.
I'm willing to, like, die trying it. Like, it would just suck to fall, especially in the house where there's just so much stuff everywhere.
Oh, yeah, especially if you, like, hurt yourself doing something dumb and then you have to go to the hospital. And then you're like...
Someone was saying, like, the mayor here was saying, skating, he's like, try and skate at like 70% because hey, one of the owners just came in. This is Laura.
Oh, hey Laura, how's it going?
Good.
How's quarantining been?
Oh, it's good. We're just merchandising.
Oh, okay, cool. Staying busy.
How much is still open?
Oh,
yeah.
No, it's better to be real.
How's the family in New Zealand?
We're on 1 month lockdown. Well, they are. I'm not. They are.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
I had a friend just go back to Auckland, and he's trapped in his house for, 2 weeks, but maybe now locked down for longer.
It's 1 month that they've just... Today was day 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
How are you? How's your kids dealing with it?
I mean, how am I dealing with it?
Like you and your kids, like the whole family?
No idea.
We're on lockdown with kids.
I know. Are they like getting stir crazy?
There's a little bit of headbutting going on.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're there. Yeah. We
Cool.
just got to get them outside like all day, every day. They're with the kids, so they've got to be aired out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like they got bikes and they're running and they're skateboards.
As much as we can. I mean, the playgrounds have been shut, but we're so lucky here that we have space to do things, and we can go for walks where we're not going to see other people. We can go outside and do things, and we have a nice backyard, and the kids have got a playground, so...
Perfect.
Yeah, no, it's okay. And Steve and I just alternating between who's at the shop at the minute because obviously... Yeah, we can't be at 2 places at once.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Hopefully, you guys get some people coming in there one at a time or in small groups. And
yeah, I'm just about to go out right now and do some Whistler deliveries. I've got one to do in Cheakamus, and I've got a couple to do in Alpine and Rainbow.
Cool.
Much like every day we're dropping stuff off, so you don't have to leave your house.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, if I order something off of the website, it's all like already in Whistler, I guess, in your storage unit. Yeah.
Yeah, and you either get to see my smiley face or John's smiley face, who's going to do a drop-off.
Oh, perfect.
No. I mean, upon request.
I'm terrible at directions, though.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I need some stuff. So I need some stuff, so I'll get on the website and order a few things.
Yeah, let us know, and yeah, same with everyone. And if you need anything, hit us up, and we will make it happen.
Turkey Town's on now.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't wait till October.
Yeah, don't snooze.
Yeah, don't wait till October. You know how far away that is?
I know. Well, I want those strata bindings. I want those Union stratas. Those look good.
Oh, the new ones, yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. Let's we'll do a question from somebody online, and then I'll let you guys get back to it.
Yeah, bring on the questions. thecirclewhistler.com.
John loves the questions. Oh yeah, what's the name of the story? You got that one? Oh man, okay, tons of stuff going on here. Miss Kristen says John's the best. He's always down to chat in the store and help you out with any gear.
That's
true. Ash says walking through Whistler for the last time before flying home was insane. Used to hundreds of people being Jerry's on my lift. Now I just turned into a Jerry from boredom. Yep.
What was my favorite board? I mean, two favorite boards. Park board, the Capita Outer Space Living. I love it. I got it this year, and I was talking to my buddy today, and I was saying it's not often that, like, you jump on a board and love it, like, the second you got on it. But, yeah, literally, like, got on it, and I was like, this feels exactly like my old board that I loved, and it was perfect. Like, I had zero complaints.
Nice.
And then for POW board, I got a new one this year, and it is actually amazing. It's the Burton Hometown Hero.
Oh, sick.
It rips. It's a little stiffer than what I normally ride, but the thing I notice is that in POW, it floats like crazy, but then being stiffer, anytime there's a little bit of chop, you just, like, it powers through the bumpy stuff so easy. It's so stable. Like, I feel like you just feel so confident that, like, if you need to pin it and go fast, the board just, like, has got you.
Oh, perfect. Awesome, John. Well, before I let you go, man, I got to plug some of the Circle merchandise. I'm actually wearing a shirt.
Oh, sick. Oh, are you wearing the me shirt?
I got the John Martin 10th anniversary special shirt.
Nice.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Sick, man. So that's on the website too. I saw it's on the website. So
it's so when people buy them, I'm like, it feels weird every time. But it's weird, and it's funnier when they don't even know it's me.
Oh yeah.
All the shirt, and they're like, I like that shirt.
Yeah, they're just like, cool shirt. I'll take it. All right, sick, man. Well, yeah, I'll let you get back to it. We should do this again, and guys, check out the Circle on Instagram as well. Check out their website, but also check out John Martin. So your Instagram is just JON?
Yeah,
and then
just John_Martin.
Perfect. Awesome, John. Well, yeah, good talking to you, man. Thanks for coming on.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Sick.
Take care.
Later, man. Awesome, guys. So cool talking to John. Now we're going to talk to Jenise. Jenise Spiteri. Oh, there she is. All ready to go. Yo.
Hello there.
What's up?
Dirty looking.
How's it going?
Good. Use this little French flag to wipe my camera. So.
Wow.
There we go. Oh yeah, that looks better.
Why do you have a French flag?
I actually don't know. I was just looking around for something to wipe the camera with, and this is the first time I've ever seen this in my house. So.
Cool. You didn't have. I would understand if you had American flags because David had a bunch of those.
Yeah, no, I don't know why there's a France flag in my house.
Okay, and we're already right.
But in a time of need, it appeared. So.
Are you back home in the San Francisco area now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. If you guys don't know Jenise, she's a YouTuber as well. She was with myself, TJ, and David down in Bear Mountain. So check out Jenise on YouTube, Jenise Spiteri. And Jenise has always also been training for the Olympics. So, yeah, you were training in Mammoth, you came down to Bear, then everything got shut down. And
yeah, you know what? I might blame it on you guys. I was having a good training session, and I left it and then never got to go back to Mammoth because Mammoth closed like right when you left. I was like, well,
I know. We stole your last week of training. We just like gone.
Well, if I don't make it to the next Olympics, this is on you guys.
That's probably. This is why. Yeah. So what have you been up to? So I guess I thought we were gonna see you again after Bear, but that was like, I guess we had a really lame goodbye. I thought you were coming to LA, but that didn't work out. But,
yeah. Well, so what happened was I ended up leaving. You guys left Bear on Friday, right?
Yeah.
And I left on Saturday, like midday Saturday, and then I ended up staying up like in this valley area, like an hour north of LA that night because the little girls that I ride with, their dad is like a contractor, he builds houses and stuff, and I needed some stuff rebuilt in my van. And so I was like, okay, well, while I'm like in this area, I need to have him do this. So my home is a little bit better. And then, yeah, I had wanted to get down there, but you guys left like midday Sunday. So.
Oh, bummer. Did you get the van set up? Is it new and improved?
Oh yeah. We totally rotated it. Now the drawers and the bed are on the complete other side of the van.
Oh, sick.
Rebuilt the frame. It's like more stable now.
Cool.
That's pretty much all we did. We spent like all day just rebuilding the frame, and it was like raining out and crazy. But
nice.
But yeah, and then I went to LA and I was there for a few days. I think I was in LA for like 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
And then that was like right when LA like kind of shut everything down as well, like all the restaurants, parks, libraries, and when you're living in the van and it's raining out and like libraries and Starbucks are closed, there's really nothing to do.
Yeah, I bet. Wow. Because yeah, when we saw you at Bear, it was pretty casual. Like we were washing our hands a lot and like trying not to like. I think we stopped doing like meeting people. We stopped doing high fives just towards like the last day even. And then I started to get serious. And like, yeah, when we were in LA, everyone was telling us that like usually LA is way busier. Like we were driving around without traffic and everything, just going into empty restaurants. And by the time we got back to Canada, it was like full on like serious. So yeah, what was that like for you? When did you decide to drive home?
Well, I was gonna be, the thing is that like, usually if I'm not snowboarding, I'm in Los Angeles and I'm booking jobs on TV shows and movies to make more money.
Yeah.
And it's a fun thing to do. But the whole industry, the whole film industry shut down. Like all of the film studios shut down, everything stopped production. And so I went to LA to handle some medical stuff, non-related to coronavirus.
Okay.
Snowboarding injuries, and went to LA to do that. And then like, because I couldn't get work and I couldn't go back to snowboarding and like everything in LA was shut down. And I was going to take some more time to like get the other appointments I needed. I was like, well, I guess I go back home now. And this is going to be the longest that I've spent at home besides like when I was recovering from knee surgery. Like other than the 2 times I've blown out my knee in the past 9 years, like I haven't spent more than like 2 weeks at home.
Wow, yeah. So that's weird. Yeah, so you couldn't work and you couldn't train. So yeah. And it's like you were saying too, it's like almost impossible to live in your van if like you can't go into some place to and it's not a good time too. Like if everyone's saying like don't use public washrooms, don't use public facilities. And normally that's like a go-to. So
yeah, well, and like what I was really thinking about when I was there, the like 4 days I was there in Los Angeles, like the last night I stayed at one of my friend's houses, but the other days it was raining out all day. I know where I could go. And I was like, what about the people who like actually live in their vehicles? Like I was able to come back up here to San Francisco and like stay at my parents' house. But like, if I didn't have this, if I was someone who like just lived in my car or lived on the streets, like, what do you do when every facility that you use to like sustain your life closes? Like, I mean, when I was in LA for like 3 months in my Jeep at the time, I used libraries and Starbucks to like charge my laptop. I'd go in, work on my computer during the day, charge my phone in there during the day, get fresh water from libraries and Starbucks, have them fill my water bottles and stuff. And so with everything closed, and I only had to deal with it for like 4 days, but like I couldn't use my computer for 4 days. And I was like, man, like what about these people who live out here and like they have a cell phone, and that's their one piece of, their one piece of technology, and like they can't go anywhere to charge their phone now. They can't go inside to wash their hands anywhere. They can't fill up with water. Like when it's raining all day and you live on the street and there's nowhere that you can go get shelter inside, like it's hard because we kind of take all of those amenities for granted. But when those amenities are your only option, like what do you do?
Yeah, that's wild for sure. I guess like one thing I guess now that puts things into perspective where you can like maybe if people have the means to like go help somebody on the street, go help somebody that maybe at the moment doesn't have access to some of that stuff. Yeah, it's kind of weird living here in Leicester because we're like sheltered from a lot of reality because it's a resort town, so we don't have anything like that happening here. But I'm sure a lot of people in normal cities, normal towns, they have those areas, and it could be a good time to help.
Yeah, I mean, even if like you can like, because also we're supposed to be limiting the human interaction, but there's a way that you can like drop off like a hot meal for someone living on the street right now. Like,
drop things off. Yeah. So before all this happened, like what was your life like? How was your winter? Like you were training, you were all over the place, Colorado, Mammoth. How was that? Tell people what your sort of your life goals have been over the last few months.
I gotta have I just texted something. I was trying to scroll through comments. One of my guys, local skate park homies, who's a killer skater. He's, I guess, been in the comments trying to get me a shout out, Redwood City.
Oh, sick.
R-Dub, what's up? Okay.
Nice.
R-Dub C. What my winter was like.
Yeah, like how was your winter? Tell people like your goals, what you're working towards and everything.
This winter was like good for me. Like I was feeling good again. I was doing tricks. Like I was like mentally in a really good place this winter. I was thinking back to like the last Olympic qualifiers for like the previous Olympics, and like I was like a little frantic in my headspace of like, oh, I need to get this, I need to get that, like, oh my god, and like there was like a certain stress. And like this year, like I felt I mean, this wasn't an Olympic qualifying year yet. Things might change when those start next season, but like this year I felt like kind of a peace while I was riding pipe. Like I felt like,
cool,
oh, I've got this. Like I know what I'm doing. Like things feel good, and I think it's because I went a full year. What was it, the last time I rode pipe? I went like 20 months without touching a half pipe, and for almost 2 years. And I was a little bit worried that when I got back into the pipe, it would be weird, and I would have had to like relearn things that I did, and I would have had taken a step back that I'd have to like rebuild that work. Yeah. And I got into the pipe, and it felt like I hadn't lost anything at all. And if anything, like things were happening easier and smoother. And I was like, and so that kind of put me in this like, oh, you know what? Like I think I'm going to be okay. And I spent a lot of time at Woodward this season. I was in Woodward at the barn every single day. I went, I think I only didn't go like 3 days the whole time I was in Colorado. And I was on the trams, I was skateboarding, but like mostly on the trams, just doing spins, like not even doing crazy spins, just going 180, 360, 360, 5, 7, 7, just back and forth spins, like, and somehow just doing those spins on the tramp just kind of made the tricks that I had in pipe just feel easier and go smoother. And so yeah, I was feeling good in Colorado. I did 2 rev tours, which I haven't done a rev tour in a long time. I normally just do like World Cup events, but I wanted to get a little like warm up back into competing, and also from not competing for a whole season, my points had dropped, and so to make sure I was eligible for World Cups next year, I actually used like lower level contests. But the 2 that I did, I finished in the top 10 at both events. So I was like, okay, like first contest back, like top 10. I think like Hopper had like 27 girls in it, and I finished like 9th one day and then 8th the next or something like that. And I was like, oh, like, okay, like,
nice.
Like, not bad. Like I still have work to do. Like it wasn't the run that I'm planning on doing at the Olympic qualifiers, but for like having not ridden for almost 2 years, and like I was like, oh.
Yeah. Do you think that time off, like I know like I've heard this before, is like when you have a lot of time off, it's almost like you start to mentally like visualize and train yourself? Do you think like all that mental visualization like helped you when you came back?
I think so. I'm also eating. I still have the fruit that you guys left with me, so I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat the little apple that used to be yours. So I'm like connected to it. No, I think the mental thing has a lot to do with it. That when you're not writing, you're just like sitting and like kind of thinking and visualizing and watching videos, and you're like, man, like I think I can do that. Like and it kind of builds that the like motivation within in you. Like when you can't do something, like having a season end so abruptly, and there was like tricks that I wanted to do, and now I just have to sit and think about them. Like when I get back in the pipe, I'm be like, all right, like I need to do that trick that I've been thinking about all this time now.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, it's good to spend time visualizing. Like my coaches in the past have said, like go home, like visualize your run, or like contest morning. Like when you're getting ready, you're visualizing your run, you're watching yourself do the tricks and land the tricks. And then when you actually get onto the snow, then you've already seen yourself land it. So like your mind and your body kind of knows what to do.
Yeah. Oh, crazy. Yeah, that makes sense. And then on top of that, like spending so much time at Woodward on the trampoline, like I know for myself, like getting on a trampoline and using the tramp board too to like get those spins, timing everything, knowing how to do the grab, because in some ways, like doing them on the trampoline, well, you just have like on a day in the park, you might be able to do a jump, 10 or 15 times. Where on a trampoline, you can practice it 150 or 200 times. So that repetitiveness, did you find that on the trampoline like helped you with like just get back to it with the air awareness and all that kind of stuff?
I like one of my things that I need to work on with pipe, like there's amplitude for one, which I can't really do on a trampoline. That's like technique within the pipe. But the other thing is that like I don't really grab my spins beyond threes. Like I'll grab my threes all the time, but like beyond threes, I'm like just thinking about landing my spin, and so I'm not grabbing. And so on the tramp, I was just doing a lot of spins, and then I was like, oh wait, I should be like practicing grabs. Like, and I didn't have a tramp board on, but like I could replicate the motion of lifting my feet up and just imagining I was grabbing the board in like different places, putting my arm in different places. And our bodies really function on muscle memory. Like our muscles do have memory. It's not just a phrase. And so if you get used to like every single time you spin a front five, your arm is used to like going to a specific place to grab, then when you're on the side, it makes it easier. And like I grabbed some of my spins that I hadn't grabbed in pipe this winter. Like my coach was like, okay, grab them. And I was like, I'm like, I can't grab that spin. And then I'm like, well, I'm gonna like at least try once. And then like the first try I got it, and I was like, oh, I guess I can do that now. Like, okay, like my body knows what to do. So that repetitive just on the tramp, I think it really helped.
Yeah, because at Bear, like too, like a few of the grabs that you did with spins that I was really like, thought were amazing were like the seatbelt grab. Was it the seatbelt back 180?
Seatbelt back one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one is like, to me, like I just look at that, I'm like, wow, that's so difficult. Like just doing a seatbelt normally, but to do it with the 180 is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. And then also you did did you do like a truck driver? That's like both hands.
Like a truck driver back one, I think too.
Yeah, so those are like really inspiring tricks to see because they're such difficult grabs. And then to go for that from there to take it to like other tricks, or to just do like a more standard grab with like a bigger spin. It's like all those are like the building blocks of hard tricks.
And I think doing grabs like that on basic and simple tricks over and over and like let's say like you can like you got your front sevens on jumps, but you like don't have a certain grab with it. Like it might help you to go back to front three and just practice front three with that grab and do it over and over and over again. And then you can go back to the seven and like that grab is going to be so much easier rather than just being like, oh, I can't do like a crail front seven. Like, let me just keep trying and eating it over and over again. It's like go do a crail front three and like do that a bunch. And then when you go doing the seven, you're like, oh, I know what I'm doing. Like my body knows where to go. Sometimes you just have to like break it back to the beginning and like, even like down to like a front one, like doing 180s with grabs that you don't normally do, makes it like so that seatbelt back one, I just figured that out like maybe like a month ago. What was I doing it on? I think I was doing it off of like off of like a rail feature or something. I did like a back one and I grabbed, and I had to try it a couple times, and then I got it. I'm like, oh, this is sick. And so I think that trip at Bear was my first time trying it on a jump. And
Nice.
then the last time I tried it, I like kind of over rotated where I landed switch, but my body like washed around to a 3. And I was like, oh, I might be able to do a seatbelt back 3. And I never got the chance to try it. But now that's one of the things that's sitting in my head that I'm like, when I go snowboarding again, I can seatbelt back 3, like right there. So I'm just marinating on it.
Yeah, back to the mental for sure. Sick. Oh man,
Yeah.
I need to get to a trampoline. There's nothing open around here, but I guess trampoline centers are probably the worst places to go at the moment too, because you're like touching everything.
Yeah,
Like...
yeah. I was trying to wonder. I'm like, does my family have one of those little exercise tramps? Like,
oh,
you know,
yeah.
the tiny ones they use in like aerobic classes.
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta have one of those somewhere.
Oh, that'd be perfect for sure. Do you have like one of those off snow trainers too, like, or have you ever tried with like duct taping a skate deck with shoes, or the snowboard addiction training board or anything like that?
No, I don't have one of those at all.
Yeah, they're pretty fun, but yeah, I feel
I'm
like
kind of afraid of getting hurt on those.
oh yeah, you don't want to hurt yourself doing that for sure.
Yeah, I'm heading back to. Ooh, wait, stop sharing video. No, cancel. I'm heading back to LA now this Friday for more medical appointments.
Okay, cool. For is it related to snowboarding stuff? And
yeah,
okay, cool. Okay.
Well, and like one of those things is that like a lot of times snowboarders will, especially like in a competition world where like you can't just like be like, oh, I need to take like a month off to let this recover, because you're like on a specific schedule of like, well, I have this event and this event, I have this specific training camp I have to go to. So like you end up not taking care of your injuries really during that time. And like any minor injury, like obviously a bone break or something is gonna warrant time off, but like you know, people will sprain their ankles, get bone bruises on their hips. I know people with like fractured tailbones, or like they'll like fracture their ribs or whatever. Yeah. And they'll keep going and keep riding on it because you just don't have time off. And then sometimes when you're dealing with like an injury like that, you kind of overcompensate to your like other body parts, and then those will get kind of messed up. And so now with this time off, I'm like, oh, I can finally take care of the multiple things that I've had going on. I can like take care of them now and like make sure I'm back to like 100% health for whenever the world is back to normal.
Nice. Do you have like a hospital you would recommend? Where do you go?
I'm going to a new place. I have a new insurance now that's based in LA, which is why I'm dealing with like having to go down to Los Angeles just to get this one appointment. Then I'm going to come back up here.
Okay.
Then I'll probably have to go back down there again.
Do you fly or drive?
Drive. It's like 6 hours to drive.
Okay.
I forgot what to say though. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking to TJ earlier today about when we might go snowboarding, because I was like, yeah, I'll see you guys in Mount Hood, and he's like, maybe we'll see you in New Zealand. And I was like, oh, that's...
Well, I don't know what's going to happen with Mount Hood or like anything. So yeah, what are your like ideal plans for next few months of snowboarding?
Ideally, when is this? This is end of March. April, May, I've given up on the hope of snowboarding. Like, I figured the season's over. Like, as soon as they Mammoth, I was like, oh yeah, the season's over. Like,
Jenise, I've got a countdown. I think Instagram's going to kick us off.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think it's maybe at 1 hour max. But yeah, thanks for coming on. Yeah, thanks for it was good chatting with you. Everyone, check out Jenise Spiteri on YouTube, and then Jenise Spiteri on Instagram. I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for coming on, Jenise.
Bye.